Hello. Hi. It's me. I'm still not fully better. I am still a little sick. But I am here on account of not waking up at 2 in the morning. That's why I didn't stream yesterday, for those who didn't see it on Twitter. I say as if I'm speaking to anyone right now. Hello, Beezus. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, that... For some reason, when you do it like that, it doesn't show up on the on-screen chat. Oh well. I know you're here. Welcome, welcome. So I am still a bit sick. My nose is a bit stuffed up, but I think that might just be like dust or something, because it's been a bit on and off. The more concerning part is that my cough has not gone away. Like, the rest of my symptoms like all went away last week. My cough remained. So if you hear me coughing at any point during that stream, just know that that's fine. I've been dealing with that for the past week. Also, it's been raining heavily the past couple days, so if at any point like the stream starts buffering or I lose connection, we can just blame that on the rain. For the most part, it's been okay, but you know, I never trust my internet when it comes to rain. Anyway, I was thinking of doing some drawing today because, like, bless the rain status. I was thinking of doing some drawing because I do still need to do the rest of this week's Mario enemies, and then there's some other stuff I wanted to sketch. But I don't think I have the brain power for that right now. I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna play another code. The good part about another code is most of the important dialogue is voice acted, so I don't have to like strain my voice or whatever. I can just let the game do the talking for me. Anyway, let me just blow my nose and then we'll get into it. Okay. Game scene. It's been a no thoughts kind of week. I've been on training this whole week. Instead of having to work, I got to do this training course that honestly I probably should have done ages ago, but I did it now so I can get my certification for things. Anyway, last time we had just entered the boathouse in chapter 2 of the remake of the second game. It still feels weird calling this game a remake, because it's more of a reimagining, really. It's like, it's still such a weird game to me, because it uses the original game as a framework, but it's almost a completely different game. What do we got here? A different timeline. Looks like a notebook for managing reservations. The page it's open to has names of guests who made reservations each month. Okay. Someone left a can of juice out. How long has it been here? Maybe since the boathouse was closed? Ew. Oh, it's unopened, okay. That's why we can't grab it and put it in the can machine. Also, is it... That's not juice! Bruh, they reused the heckin' Cool Pop can and then claimed it was juice. That is soda. Figures a boathouse would have these available. Is the volume okay? This game always seems a bit quiet. But only 6? That doesn't seem like enough, does it? Ayo! The salmon rice burger. Huh. Is this some sort of fish burger? Sounds okay to me? Okay. Thank you, Beezus. Is this place still around? I kind of want to check it out. What else we got? Warnings. This says how many people are allowed on a boat. That's it? Rules for renting boats, okay. There's a piece of paper printed on the bulletin board. It's a list of lottery numbers. It's a list of winning lottery numbers from 1999. From the 21st lottery round to the 30th. Huh. This lottery ticket looks old. Okay. Well, yeah, of course it looks old. It's from 1999. This game takes place in like 2000 something. Actually, that's not. 1999 is only one year off 2000. Hold on. Hold on. I can look this up. What year does this game take place in? It was released in 2009. Okay, it takes place 2 years after the original, but it doesn't tell me what year it takes place in. This game takes place in 2007. So the lottery ticket is 8 years old. Cleaning service 9 a.m. Trash pickup Fridays. Looks like a note. I mean, yeah, of course it looks like a note. It is a note, actually. Article about Julie. Oh, God. Man, and just last week... I don't think that ticket is good anymore. Just last week, I was watching Lyra play the Ace Attorney case about Gordy, and now we've got fucking Julie. Bruh, I don't remember this being a thing in the original. Sea serpent in Lake Juliet. Shadow looms large on the lake. What? Sea serpents? Seriously? No way I'm believing that. Ashley, you're friends with a ghost. I don't think you're allowed to talk about what's realistic and what isn't. Alright, well that gave us nothing. Nothing of interest. There are files on guests in different boats. This is a lot of files and a ton of different kinds of documents. Ghosts can make good friends. Mounted fish. There's a large mounted fish on the wall. Oh, speaking of fish, the new Endless Ocean game came out, and apparently it's kind of not as good as I was hoping it would be. One of my friends has been trying to play through the whole thing and he got heckin' soft locked. There was a glitch that just locked him out of completing the game. But apparently that's going to be fixed sometime this month. Yeah, I still kind of want to get it, but I might wait until it's on sale, which I don't know if it'll ever be on sale considering it's a Nintendo game. Keep looking at the chat over on this monitor, but I also have the chat down here, so I could have just, like, looked downwards. Finding ways to break games are always fun. There's a large mounted fish on the wall. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's classic. That's classic another code. Just, there is a thing. And that's it. That's the description. Oh, we got another corkboard. Huh, I didn't know you used to be able to fish in the lake. There's an article with an image of the winner of 1999's 26th lottery round.
Ashley.
This is my dad.
Amazing.
So your dad really did win the lottery, didn't he? Mr. Crusoe exclaims. The winning numbers were just the numbers that spell my name on a phone and then my age. Incredible that these numbers worked. I guess they're all my lucky numbers now. Message cards. Some visitors left notes. Landed some real lunkers, and I'll be back next year. Huh, fun. That's how I set PIN passwords. I was gonna say something about how I set PIN passwords, but I'm pretty sure that would expose information that I'm not supposed to be exposing. All the pamphlets on the shelf are dusty. That's it. Okie dokie. What's in here? Stowed boats. I guess this is why they call it a boathouse. Kind of fun to think about all the fun trips these boats have taken people on. Miscellaneous things. I guess this is all the supplies for the boathouse. Yeah, there are oil tanks and cans of paint. That must be it. Ashley, get unstuck from... Man, she can't step over the heckin' lid of a paint can. Huh. It's set up so you can just open the shutter door and you're right on the lake. Is this for emergencies or something? Rescuing people who fall into the lake? It's too tall. There are life preservers scattered around. The way it zoomed in on that makes me think this is going to be important later for like a puzzle or something. Meanwhile, all of this shit apparently isn't. Hey yo, look at that. Little toy boat. Well, speaking of, I forgot. Have we... Where is the next thing we have to scan? Okay, that's not until Richard's cottage. Which makes sense. I mean, like, you know, Richard hasn't been to this place, so realistically he wouldn't have been able to leave a thing in this place. However, the remake of the first game did not care about that, so, you know. Hey yo, Gay Luigi's online? Was this being repaired? There's a broken boat. There's a collection of oars. That's just classic another code. Like, in this game, Ashley has things to say about a lot of stuff, but in the original game, you'd examine something and it'd just say, there is a such and such, and that'd be it. That's the entire examine text. And it was great. I loved it every time it happened. This certificate is a business permit for the boathouse. There's a picture of a big yacht here. Did they also rent yachts? Wait, this wasn't taken at the lake. I can see the horizon. So far, the only clue we've found is that, like, His dad won the lottery.
So this is where it lets out. The air's so fresh. And what a view.
You know, you could have seen this view from, like, the front. You didn't need to go through the boathouse just to see it. And the air should be the same. It's literally right around the corner. Ah, yes, this is an object.
Wow, no kidding.
I still don't like his voice. He sounds like too much of a dweeb. Ah, the clock tower.
That clock tower.
But the corner air tastes more yummy.
I've seen it before.
Flashback time.
That's right. I was here with Mom.
Ashley? Ashley?
Huh?
Check it out. There's something in the water.
What in the
Is it-
world is it?
Briefcase. Okay. I think in the original... I could be wrong, but I think in the original it was Ashley's bag that was in the water and not a random briefcase. Oh wait, I should have been reading that. Oops. Hold on. What in the world is it? Is that a briefcase? I wonder where it came from. Wait, that looks just like the briefcase my dad used to use.
Oh, hey.
We should drag it in and see what's inside. We need some kind of tool, right? Let's check the boathouse. Good idea. Oh wait, no, yeah, there was a briefcase. Yeah, this is something that... One of the few things that wasn't changed from the original. I'm just getting things mixed up. Yeah, my dad disappeared years ago, but his briefcase just so happened to wash ashore. I was not investigating the window, but okay.
Ah,
I wonder if we could throw this life preserver onto the briefcase.
no good, huh?
Ugh, it's too heavy to throw. Okay, that's interesting, because I'm pretty sure the solution in the original was grab the life preserver, tie it to a rope, and toss it. So I guess they changed the solution? Oh, there we go. The briefcase will just hold on, of course. Of course.
Oh,
Maybe the remote... It's a remote control boat. Maybe we can use this. Okay, so they kept the whole, like, briefcase in the water thing, but they completely changed the solution to, I guess... I guess the Switch isn't really... I mean, the Switch can do motion controls. We could have had it the way the original did it. But okay. I probably shouldn't go around opening sealed cardboard boxes. These canisters look empty. How can you tell? I don't think this will be able to reach. I don't think there's any way we can use this. It's dry. Did someone forget to clean all this up?
this is
Hey, a fishing rod. Maybe we can use this.
no good.
Oh, maybe not. It's broken. There are life preservers scattered around. I just throw the point into the water. Bruh. But yeah, that is interesting. The original game, you got like a life preserver and a rope, and then you tied the life preserver to the rope, and then you'd use motion controls on the Wii remote to throw it into the water to try and get it around the suitcase. I'm pretty sure. It sounds like a hassle. I mean, here's the thing. The original and other code games really made use of the systems that they were on. And you could tell they really made use of it because, like, the fucking technology was actually designed to look like the stuff from the game. Like, the console was being played on. Like, the original DAS was designed to look like a DS. And the original, I don't remember what it was. RAS is what it's called in this game. Originally it was called the TAS, and it looked like a Wii remote. And they made it work. They really made use of everything the consoles had to offer. They haven't really done that with the Switch remake. Also, the reason I'm looking at these birds is because, like, I get the idea is that they're floating on the surface of the water, but it really just looks like they're standing there. Also, they have, like, no reflection, so... What the fuck? I did not... Okay, now I understand why we had to use... the boat. Because this little area is clearly set up like a fucking obstacle course. Alright, let's try using what we found to pull the briefcase towards us. Let's try using the remote-controlled boat to get the briefcase. It is in fact a lake, indeed. Okay, use the RC boat to drag the briefcase floating in the lake all the way to the pier. You can operate the boat with L. Catch the handle of the briefcase with the anchor on the back of the boat, and then drag it to the pier while avoiding the obstacles. If you get stuck on an obstacle, press X to restart from the beginning. Okay. Yum. Come on. Bruh. How? I don't think boats work like this. How did I reverse with a fucking boat? Can boats go in reverse? I don't know. It's been way too long since I was last on a boat like this. My dad used to go fishing back when we lived on the coast. They can, but it's harder. Okay. Okay. Well, bruh. Come on. Stay. Fucking anchor. Oh, come on. That was so close. Okay. There we go. It's a good thing that the thing can't get unhooked from the anchor. Otherwise, I'd be getting it. Oh, I went around a bit. Here we go. Here's your briefcase.
Nice.
We did it! And this is my dad's briefcase.
This is why they did the This is why they had the stuff about the lottery numbers in there. Because it's probably going to be his combination to unlock it.
Hold on. It could be bad if someone finds us out here. Let's open it in the boathouse.
Good call.
Well, that's different. I'm pretty sure in the original they did just open it out in the open. Who will find them? A squirrel? In the original, the fucking park ranger shows up. And Matt has to hide so that he doesn't get sent back to his uncle.
The briefcase is locked.
Looks like a combination lock. Don't suppose you know the code?
Sure don't.
Then what can we do?
Worth noting, in the original, I'm pretty sure the code to the briefcase is it's either Matthew's birthday or Matthew's name. But I guess in this one they decided to instead just make it no, it's his lucky numbers. Okay, so it is 27, 87, 63, 30. Because he was 26th, right? Yeah, 26th. Thank you, Beezus. And of course it won't open. I can mess with this all I want, but without the combination, there's not much point. There has to be some way, right? Briefcase is locked with a combination. An 8-digit code, huh? There's no way we'll ever get this open, Matthew. We don't have any way to figure out 8 random numbers. 8 numbers. Oh, I know. My dad always used to talk about some numbers he always remembered. He used to he told me when we came to this boathouse before. He called them his lucky numbers, and there were 8 of them. That must be it.
Matthew!
Maybe we can find out more about them if we look around. I hope we find something. Okay, but I already found them. Okay. 27. 87. 63. 30. Let's go. Dee. What the fuck is this Monokuma looking ass?
Looks like a floppy disk.
What's a floppy disk?
It's a save icon.
It's like a USB drive for old computers. They don't really use them anymore.
Matthew's too much of a zoomer.
There might be something useful, but I don't know if we'll be able to read it. What's your dad's name?
Michael Crusoe.
There's a name on the disc. The handwriting's a little messy, but it looks like it could be his. The logo here could be some sort of clue too.
That's the logo for my dad's company.
There's a box.
There's a box.
That's a test tube. Maybe he was doing some experiments?
Oh, I remember this. Are we actually going to get to use this? We had to do this all over the place in the original.
It says water quality test kit.
And I'm pretty sure the original actually used motion controls for it as well.
Was your dad's job to test water quality?
They're probably going to get rid of the motion controls for this, and if they let us actually use it.
I don't know.
Let's see. There's this stuffed animal.
That definitely doesn't look creepy at all.
Is this a bunny? It's kind of cute.
Never mind. Forgot to mute that time, sorry.
That's Kelly's.
Who's Kelly?
My little sister.
You have a little sister?
Yeah.
Let's take this to my dad's place.
What for?
He's a scientist at JC Valley.
Wow, your dad's a scientist too.
Yeah, and he'll have a computer we can use.
Okay, but... Or I guess... Did computers in the year 2007 still have floppy disk drives? I don't know.
We can look up some of this stuff we found.
That sounds great. I've always wanted to see a science lab.
Bro, it's just his cottage.
Let's go.
It's not like fucking Dexter's laboratory or some shit.
You should probably keep your expectations low.
Is someone in there?
Uh-oh.
That's Dan's voice.
What do we do? He'll catch me.
Take the briefcase and hide.
Okay.
DD enters stage left.
Ashley?
Uh-oh. What did I tell you about the park ranger finding us? So I guess it still happens. It just happens inside the boathouse instead of outside.
Why are you hanging out here of all places?
Well...
The door's supposed to be locked.
It was open when I got here.
Sure it was.
Weird. I wonder who could have opened it.
No idea, but it was wide open.
Okay, I get it. But what are you doing in here?
Looking for my bag.
Looking for my bag.
The lucky boy came by.
Here?
Sure. Here, there, everywhere. It's got my whole life in it.
Well, okay. I haven't found your bag yet either, but I will.
Thank you.
But listen, Ashley, no one is allowed in the boathouse. It's old and falling apart. It can be dangerous, so stay out, okay?
Okay, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hmm? What was that sound?
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear anything. Hey, did you ever find that runaway?
No, I was actually out this way looking for him.
Oh yeah?
Doesn't look like he's here, though.
What will you do when you find him?
Hand him over to the police. It's their job at that point.
Oh.
Not the
Okay.
police. Oh no.
We found him in an old house last year. Things got kind of rough.
An old
The
house.
family came to get him and caused quite the ruckus. They were all shouting at each other. Even the police didn't know how to deal with that one.
Maybe he has his reasons for wanting to run away.
I wouldn't doubt it. That kid's been through a lot.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
Should you really be telling this all to a random person, Mr. Park Ranger?
His dad was the president of a resort development company.
Resort development?
Crusoe Resort. Went under about 5 years ago. They bought up the land around here. Built the campsite, the cottages, and turned it into a tourist spot. But then, things went south. They went bankrupt after a while. The company's building is still near JC Valley, though.
Oh, interesting.
This boathouse used to belong to Crusoe Resort, too. It's property of the lab now, though. It's strange how something like a rumor was all it took to shut it down. Come to think of it, when Crusoe started developing here, they tried to buy that old clock tower, too. But I guess something on the business end didn't work out. Soon after, that clock's bell tolled its last.
Alright. Old
Where's the
house?
house?
It's just past the boathouse. Take a right. It's vacant now, but a famous photographer used to live there.
A famous photographer?
Yep, moved here from New York 9 years ago.
I wonder what state this game is supposed to take place in. I say as if I know anything about America.
Moved out, what, maybe 5 years back? The house has been vacant ever since.
A rumor.
So what's this rumor you mentioned? What do people say about this old boathouse?
That it's haunted.
Haunted? Really?
It's just a story, but not all that surprising.
Why? Did something happen?
Oh, it's just...
Uh-oh.
What was that? I should check it out.
Matthew, what are you doing? Why did the clock stop?
The family that owns it kept it in working order for generations. But 5 years ago, the last surviving member stopped it. Sealed it up tight so no one could get in. They were getting old as it was. And then, after the incident...
What happened?
It's nothing. Just an old story.
I want to know what happened, but now isn't the best time.
I wonder if we're actually going to get to meet them, because I know that they were in the original game, but it seems like things have been trimmed down in the remake, so maybe they'll see that as a bit superfluous and cut it out.
That's my phone. Oh, I need to get back. See, Ashley, don't come in here again, okay?
Okie dokie.
Matthew?
What the heck was he doing making all that noise? Huh? Where'd he go?
Where'd you go?
Oh! End of chapter! And now back to the game. Chapter 3, Unspoken Thought. Now where the fuck did Matthew go? There's no way out of this room.
I wonder what exactly happened here 5
Oh,
years
so he just
ago.
disappeared and we don't get an answer to that. Okay.
Did it have something to do with Matthew's dad? Could that be the reason he disappeared? I need to find Matthew.
He left like his father. Jeez.
Where could he be? What did Dan say about where Matthew went last year? Something about finding Matthew in an old house near here.
All right. Oh, there are windows there, so maybe he climbed through one of the windows or something, and that's how he escaped. How do we run again? Is it this? This is the run button. Oh, there's take a right. It's a nice little area. The mountains in the back are clearly just a texture, though. The old abandoned house. Is this that photographer's house Dan told me about? The door is ajar.
The door's open. Is Matthew in here?
See, in the original, Matthew escaping made more sense because they opened the briefcase out on the pier itself. Sounds like no one's home. I didn't read the first line, but whatever. They opened the briefcase out on the pier and Matthew hid like just to the left of the door. So when Dan came out, he like didn't see Matthew because he was hidden by the door. And then Matthew just went back inside the boathouse and left. Meanwhile, in this game, they opened it up inside the boathouse. Matthew went into a room that has no other exit. And then he just fucking disappeared. Also, just gotta make sure. Okay, no, yeah. There's the cottage over on... I can't point to it. My model doesn't go over far enough. But it's there. It's before the covered bridge. So yeah, this is not the place with the next scannable collectible thing.
Huh.
Pulled the Daddy Phantom and went ghost. A nice chair in front of the fireplace on a cold winter day. Sounds pretty great, honestly. It is. Both of the previous places I lived with my family had a fireplace. My current apartment obviously doesn't. I guess the person who lived here liked books. I bet they sat and read in that chair by the fireplace. My nose is getting stuffed up and it's affecting how my voice sounds. Okay, well there's footprints. Let's ignore those for the time being.
Ah.
Oh, this is a photo of the clock tower. It looks like they took this photo from in front of this house.
Huh?
Who's this? Good question. These photos are all these photos of the lake are all gorgeous. Reading. That's a big kettle.
Yeah.
I bet you could boil all sorts of water in that thing. What? I bet you could boil all sorts of water. The fuck are you talking about, Ashley? No one's living here, but they didn't move out either. Are these still... There are still dishes in the sink. Did something happen while they were cleaning the dish... While they were washing the dishes? There's still sauces and dishes and stuff here. Why did the owner just disappear and leave all this here? Ah, yes, all the waters. Okay. Footprints. These footprints. They must be Matthew's. Oh, there's the briefcase.
Looks like Matthew's dad's briefcase. Matthew's gotta be around here.
Oh gee, I wonder where he could be. Can you see where Matthew disappeared to? Because I can. But I'm going to conveniently ignore that until it's time. I want to look at everything else first. Huh. Lots of stuff still here, but this hutch is empty. Find the Blue's Clues. Whatever was in here must have been important if it's all they took when they left. This calendar is from 5 years ago. It's like time just stopped in here. Or someone just didn't update the calendar. You don't have to be so poetic all the time, Ashley. I think the top one is a sunset and the bottom is a sunrise.
Pretty.
The scenery here is so pretty. These four are all just beautiful. I'd love to have a pretty portrait like these taken of me. Photography techniques, engineering your exposures, the magic of shadows, lens philosophy, composition revolution, the miracle of apertures. Are these all technical books about photography? Oh gee, I wonder.
Huh?
Is this bag for holding a camera? It seems kind of big. But I suppose you need room for extra lenses and film and all.
Pretty.
It's a landscape photo. It's so pretty. These articles aren't about anything worth mentioning. Wow, okay. Sure, the article was hung up on a wall, but it's not worth mentioning. Okay. This one, though. It's an article about someone named Gilbert Moss. Says he's living in Lake Juliet in 1998. Dated September 9th, 1988. Not a very recent report. And another one that's not worth mentioning. So the only bit of information that we gleaned from this zoom in is the fact that Gilbert Moss was living here in 1988. Cool beans. National Photo Contest, Grand Prize, Gilbert Moss. Man, they left their tripod. Right, this is a tripod for holding a camera still. Bigger than I thought. Photographers have to work pretty hard carrying all this gear around. Check the trash can. There's always something in the trash can. That's what heckin' the motor of Sonic the Hedgehog told me. Anyway.
A trap door?
The obvious.
Looks like stairs down to the basement.
In the original game, you actually had to solve a puzzle to open the trapdoor, but I guess in this game, it's just there.
I should check it out.
This remake does feel a lot lighter on the puzzles than the original did.
Matthew?
Oh, Ashley.
See, in the original, the reason you had to solve a puzzle was because it locks itself, and Matthew managed to lock himself down here, and you had to solve the puzzle to get him out. But in the remake, he's just hiding.
I've been trying to find you.
How'd you know I'd be here?
Dan gave me the idea. He said this is where they found you when you ran away last time.
You didn't tell him you'd seen me, did you? Does he know I'm here?
Of course not. Don't worry. He's looking for you, though. He said he'd take you to the police if he found you.
Oh no. He has a record of running.
This is a great spot to lay low. Basement hideout's a nice touch. How'd you find this place?
Some construction worker told me about it last year. Said a photographer used to live here.
Well, that's clear. There's a bunch of photos on the wall.
He'd take pictures of the lake all the time. But one day, he just disappeared and left all his stuff too.
Huh. That's strange.
Oh, hey.
Is this you in this picture?
Yeah, and that's my family.
Cute.
I found it here last year.
Oh? Huh.
Yeah.
Those two are my parents, Michael and Emily. That one near mom is...
Yeah.
That's you, right? You're so little. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit, Ashley. People get larger when they age.
Hey.
So then the girl on your dad's back is your little sister, Kelly? Yeah.
Is that the stuffed animal that was in the briefcase?
Yeah, Kelly loved that stuffed bunny. She took it everywhere.
It's a great picture. You all look so happy.
Yeah, we were. We were really happy.
Past tense.
Kelly and I laughed and played, and our parents laughed with us.
Sag.
Ashley, if Dan asks, please don't tell him where I am. And he'll call the police, and they'll take me back to my uncle.
You know, if you really wanted to make sure he couldn't find you, you probably shouldn't have left the briefcase on the bed. You should have just taken the briefcase with you down into the basement.
I never want to go back there again.
Look, Matthew. I understand how you feel. But you can't keep going like this.
Stuffed bunny.
So, this stuffed bunny's Kelly's?
Yeah, just pull this out of my pocket.
What was it doing in the briefcase, I wonder?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Why don't you hold on to it? Might help cheer you up if you're ever feeling lonely. What do you think?
No, you hang on to it.
Come on, you should have it.
I said no!
Huh?
Fine.
What is she doing?
Then I'll go with Ashley.
Amazing. I was gonna say is this really the behavior of a 14-year-old? Is this what 14-year-olds are like? I'm out of touch with the kids. But then I realized this is the kind of shit I would do, so you know, I'm in no position to speak.
Why don't you want to go back to your uncle? You know, my dad went missing for years before, too. I lived with my aunt the whole time he was gone. I get it.
Do you though? Do you though?
So I can tell you one thing for sure. Your uncle must be really worried about you right now.
No way!
She just needs to do a cringe dance or a dab. I'm not talking about 14-year-olds these days. This is set in 2007, remember? Was the dab a thing in 2007? I don't think it was. Fortnite definitely wasn't a thing in 2007. When I think of cringe dances, I just think of Fortnite.
He's not worried at all.
Matthew.
He hates me. Trust me. He was going to send me to boarding school.
Wear her silky pants or her heelys.
Boarding school? What would that mean for you?
He's sending me to some school in London in September.
London? Like in England?
No, London in fucking... I don't know, some other country. No fucking shit London in England. Where is there another London, Ashley? I mean, I guess she is American. I can't expect her to know geography.
Yeah.
That's basically the other side of the world.
I know. He said I need to learn how to be a responsible adult.
I mean, to be fair, you have run away from home multiple times.
But they have all these rules, and I have to live at the school too.
Yeah, that's how boarding school works.
I won't be able to come home until I graduate.
That's awful.
So, I didn't have a choice. I needed to run away. This is my last chance to find my dad. If I get caught again, I'll never be able to come back.
I had no idea. Okay, I'll help you.
What?
You want to find out what happened to your dad, right? Let me help you. We'll do it together.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Ashley.
I love that expression she does with the big ass smile. I could be wrong, but I remember hearing that like with a genuine smile, you don't see the bottom row of someone's teeth. You just see the top row. If you see their bottom row, that means they're forcing it. But Ashley's big ass smile, you do see the bottom row of her teeth.
There is one thing though. If we don't get anywhere today, you have to go back to your uncle, at least for now.
That sure is an ultimatum.
What? Why?
I don't smile enough to know. Oh no. Oh no.
Think about it. Let's say you keep looking for your dad. What happens if you never find a lead?
Well,
What will you do?
I'll keep looking.
You'll just keep looking forever?
Ashley, you're talking to a... Hold on. How old is Matthew? How old is he? You're talking to a 13-year-old boy who's lost his father. Maybe show a little sensitivity. You are very close, yes.
That's right. I'll never give up.
If that's how you feel, why not talk to your uncle about it? Tell him how serious you are. I'm sure he'll understand.
Okay.
Promise?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's start our search.
Okay.
Our first stop should be my dad's cottage. I've been thinking about how to read the disc from the briefcase. I bet we can check it out there.
Don't you think he'll report me?
Don't worry, he's at the lab.
You're sure?
Yep, positive. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that's interesting that the photo here is of Matthew's family. Because in the original game, and I'm gonna keep bringing this up. So he's 13 and Ashley's 14, yet Matthew didn't know what a floppy disk is. Correct. Correct. I don't know. I mean, Ashley's parents were scientists, so she's probably more familiar with technology than he is. I don't know. In the original game, it wasn't a photo of Matthew's family that was in the basement here. It was a photo of Ashley's parents, and it triggered another flashback for her. But I guess they changed things because everything in this game has changed. difference between someone born in 1999 and someone in 2000. Sure is dusty. No one's used this in years. I wonder where Matthew's dad went. Poor Matthew. I hope we can get them back together. None of the other photos we can look at. What's this? More photography equipment? I guess there's a lot more to photography than I realized. And I'm pretty sure in the original there was a puzzle to do with all this photography equipment, but now it's just sort of here. I'm really... Here's the thing, I want to stream the original at some point, but my Wii U is still in the other room. I'd either have to drag it in here and like fucking set up my sensor bar on top of one of my monitors, or I'd just have to stream from my laptop again. And you'd all have to listen to my fucking laptop fan whirring as it tries to handle running the stream. Also, the original was on the DS, the original on other codes, so I'd just have to like heckin', I don't know, point my camera at my desk and like put my 3DS there so you can see it. Chemicals, beakers. It looks like a chemistry lab in here. Developing solution, fixing agent. Chemicals for developing film, I guess. Do you soak your photos in this tray to develop them? There's a portable electric stove among the equipment for developing photos. An electric stove? Is this for developing photos? Maybe they just used it to boil water for a coffee or whatever while they were working.
What?
I'm not sure I like the idea of a toilet in the basement. What if you had to go in the middle of the night? Creepy. Doesn't feel like they use this place for bathing, does it?
Huh?
Do they have another bathroom?
Oh.
Weird place to hang photos. Did they get wet or something? Weren't they worried about the pictures falling into the tub? That's a nice camera angle there. Gonna like to pick up the pizza. Let's go, pizza time! Hope you enjoy your pizza. This is film. Jessica showed me some once. Isn't it bad to leave it hanging out like this? I guess this thing controls the power for the house.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to accidentally kill the power or anything, so I won't touch it. Oh, that's another thing I think in the original there was a puzzle. Like, when you went in here, it was like all dark or whatever, and you had to find a way to turn the power back on. So many puzzles that have been removed. Man.
I can take the briefcase.
So you'll take the briefcase, but you won't take the stuffed toy then?
Not too heavy?
Nope, I'm good.
I mean, fair enough that he takes it. He's the one with a bag that he can put it
I
in.
carried it this far, didn't I?
All right. It's all yours.
Let's go.
Wait, so... Okay, so we had this whole talk about like, oh, you should take the plushie. It might help you. But then we put the plushie back in the briefcase, and then he took the briefcase. So he took the plushie anyway. Okay. Back out we go. Oh hey, there's a someone. Hello.
Elizabeth?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What's with the face?
What do you mean, what's with the face?
Do you have a problem with me?
Not at all. Just surprised. I didn't expect to see you out here.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing here?
She fucking lives here. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Why would you ask me that? It's none of your business.
Calm down. I was just making small talk. It doesn't take much to set you off, does it?
Okay, Ashley.
I didn't mean it like that. I was just taking a walk. Am I not allowed to go for a walk?
A walk.
Let's go, Ashley.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
What?
Ugh, I knew it. You're that Crusoe resort kid.
Uh-oh.
Do you take solo walks often?
Ashley, what the fuck is this conversation?
Sometimes, I guess.
Sounds relaxing. Any good trails around here?
Okay, no, so she is just... she is just trying to make conversation. With her going like, do you take solo walks often? It sounded... To me, that sounded accusatory, but apparently she was just trying to... She's probably better at conversation than I am, let's be real.
Trails. No such thing.
Really? You're local. I thought you'd know. Oh, by the way, I saw Tommy and Janet earlier. They said they were headed to band practice. Are you going?
What? Right. I've got to skip this one. Errands to run.
Oh, that's too bad. You know Matthew?
Of course. Everyone around here does.
Uh-oh.
He's the son of the president of Crusoe Resort.
What's with the attitude? So what if he's the president's son?
I know she's talking about the president of a company and not, you know, the president, but we're just referring to him as the president's son is it's funny to me. Also, what the fuck is that face you're pulling, Matthew?
You clearly have no idea, so I'll enlighten you. You should know about Crusoe Resort. After all, they almost ruined the lake.
Ruined the lake?
Yeah, and it was his dad's fault.
Oh no.
First, the jerk finds this beautiful lake. Then he buys up all the land he can to make this big resort.
I need to sit properly, otherwise my back's gonna give out.
So?
It's how he went about it. The construction ruined the environment here. They totally polluted the lake. Some people would do anything for money. Destroying nature to build a tourist trap? Unbelievable. Selfish people like that are the reason the Earth is hurting.
I don't remember her having an environmentalist angle in the original game. This seems new.
Oh, poor Mother Nature. Get it? That's the kind of person his dad is.
That's enough, Elizabeth.
I'm just telling the truth.
Also, I didn't notice until now that she has, like, red streaks in her ponytail and at the back of her hair as well. Not just that one in her bangs.
Even if that's true, it has nothing to do with Matthew.
Seriously? How can you walk around like nothing's wrong?
You don't...
I don't what?
You don't have any proof. Stop lying.
Matthew?
I guess they had to come up with some other way to start this altercation, because in the original, we do get into an argument with Elizabeth, but it's regarding her music player, because Matthew like found it and she accused him of stealing it. But now there's like no music player to be found, so that is definitely a running animation.
Whatever.
Whatever indeed.
Oh.
He made this big scene of running off and then just went and stood next to a tree. Hey, Mr. Matthew.
Hey. Are you okay?
What do you think about what Elizabeth said?
I think she didn't have to be so rude. She kind of made me mad.
Fair.
So you were shocked?
I don't think that's what Ashley said.
Well, yeah, a little. Do you know if that's true?
Everyone says it is.
But you don't believe it.
No.
But I get confused sometimes. I can't help but wonder if...
I've been here before. With my family.
Okay, random non sequitur.
Oh yeah? It's huge.
It's huge. Big ass tree.
This is a special tree. I remember Dad used to stand here and look out at the lake. He always seemed so calm.
You remember.
I just thought Dad liked the view. And then everything happened, and now I'm not so sure. What was he thinking about when he stared out at the lake? And that's something I wonder about now.
It sounds like this tree's important to you.
Yeah, I have so many memories of all of us together here.
What was your family like?
Dad was always busy working. When I'd ask him to play, he'd yell about being interrupted.
Oh.
Mom was always sick, so I used to take care of Kelly. We played together all the time. Kelly was cute, but she was a lot younger. She cried a lot.
Being a big brother must be tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Hey, Matthew? Does Kelly live with your uncle too?
No. My uncle said she went to stay someplace a long way from here. I don't get to see her.
That sounds really lonely.
Yeah. Honestly, I just don't remember. I can't even remember the day my dad left. When I try, everything gets fuzzy.
Here we go, back on the memory angle. Because another code's all about memory.
It's all a blank. Not the last thing he said before he left, or the look on his face.
Seeing Matthew like this reminds me so much of Dee.
So in the original game, Ashley does bring up Dee from time to time, but we never actually get to like see him. But that's probably because, you know, the original game wasn't a 2-in-1 with both games, so they couldn't just reuse assets from the first one.
Something terrible must have happened to Matthew. Something that left a scar inside, just like with Dee. Listen, when I learned about my mom, a friend told me something. He said, even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end it's always for the best. What do you think?
You're right. I need to know what Dad was thinking. That's why I have to find out what happened to him. The clock tower.
You want to check it out next? Let's take a look. Might find something. So let's go. What are you waiting for?
Nothing, I guess.
Okie dokie. Okay, talk about being incredibly unsubtle, but sure.
Oh, wow. It's so much taller up close.
Promise me, Matthew. Don't go near the clock tower.
Ashley?
Yeah?
I changed my mind. I don't want to go. I just have a really bad feeling.
It's okay. If you don't want to go, that's fine.
I'm really sorry.
Why don't you wait here while I take a look? Just don't let Dan find you.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Let's have ourselves a look-see. I feel like I've seen one of these somewhere before. What kind of gadget is this? A security camera, maybe? Do.
Oh.
Ashley, see that clock tower? Your dad and I once went all the way to the top.
I remember. It used to be open to everyone. I wonder if I can get in.
Nope.
Nope. Not opening. And if I can't get in, I can't investigate.
Welp. Nice invisible wall there. But we can look down here.
Hey, you.
Uh-oh. It's the sunglasses man.
Wasn't it?
Is he after Matthew?
Do you have a moment?
Sure.
Don't talk to suspicious people with sunglasses. Don't you know stranger danger, Ashley?
But can I ask you a question first?
Go ahead.
How do you know about Matthew?
Not just Matthew. I know about you too.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Ashley Mizuki Robbins.
You know, for his appearance, I kind of would have expected a bit of a deeper voice. But I guess this works for him.
The only child of Dr. Richard Robbins.
What? How'd you know that?
Good question.
Good question.
God damn it. Bruh, you're stealing my lines here. Oh, it's pre-played. She's played it beforehand. This isn't a blind first playthrough.
Who are you?
John Smith.
A very real name. John Smith. He's changed a bit from his
Seriously?
original.
John Smith?
Hold on, let me see if he... Let me see if he's changed enough to warrant me showing you what he originally looked like. He changed his hairstyle a little, but it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a change. So I won't bother putting it up on screen.
There is no way that's your real name.
Is that what you think?
There's probably a bunch of real people named John Smith. But it's like, it sounds so fake.
What's this guy hiding? He's seriously suspicious.
Also, those are some seriously dark sunglasses. You cannot even see his eyes through them.
The look of total mistrust of adults on the face of youth.
And seriously weird.
I'll tell you this much. I am not your enemy.
He says while doing some sort of weird hand sign towards us. I don't like that pose. Put your hand down.
I literally could not imagine a more suspicious person if I tried.
Hey now, have mercy.
Okay, let's cut the jokes. I'm not falling for whatever this is. How do you know about us? Who are you really? Now what are you doing?
Checking our perimeter. Can you keep a secret, Ashley?
Usually.
What do you mean usually? What?
You cannot repeat what I'm about to tell you. The truth is, I'm a special agent. I'm looking into something that happened 5 years ago.
A special agent?
You look surprised.
Yes, because all special agents just randomly tell random 14-year-olds.
I know. Hearing special agent can be quite the shock.
Oh, we caught a glimpse of his eyes there.
Actually, I'm more interested in what happened 5 years ago.
That's what got your attention?
It has something to do with Matthew's dad, doesn't it? Tell me what you know. Please.
Ashley, did Matthew tell you what happened 5 years ago?
Huh? Why? What does he have to do with investigating the resort and the lake?
That's confidential. Information regarding the investigation is classified.
Then I won't tell you anything. I'll conduct my own investigation.
I would stop if I were you.
Why?
In this world, certain truths are better left undiscovered.
When I heard him say "in this world," for some reason my first thought was just, in this world, it's kill or be killed. Probably because I was watching someone play Undertale recently.
Would you pass that message on to Matthew as well?
Me?
Tell him for me, Ashley.
Special agent, huh?
I'm gonna go down and look at the mermaid statue. I think in the original, it wasn't the clock tower that he interrupts you from looking at. Like, you go look at the clock tower, it's locked, and it's like, okay, I'll go down and look at the mermaid statue, and then he shows up. I wonder if there are mermaid legends about Lake Juliet. I mean, they went and made a whole bronze statue, so maybe. Okay, I guess that's all we get from that.
Matthew!
Russell. Ayo, it's the dog.
Oh, it's you. I saw you at the guest house.
Ashley,
There you are.
I saw you talking to the guy in the sunglasses. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we just talked. I questioned him a little.
Wow, really? Awesome.
It's no big deal.
What did you find out?
He didn't say who he was, but he told me what he's doing here.
What do you mean he didn't say who he was? He's John Smith, secret agent. Very real name with a very real identity.
He's investigating what happened 5 years ago.
Huh?
He wouldn't give details. Said it was top secret.
That's so sketchy. What if he's behind it?
He's investigating what happened. He's not the one who caused it.
I'm not sure. He was odd, but it didn't seem like he was up to no good.
I mean, aside from telling us not to investigate for ourselves. Dog.
Hi, puppy. Good to see you.
Now, where did you come from?
I feel like that's a bit big to be a puppy.
Let's try to guess your name. Bonnie? Rusty? Pochi?
That last one's too weird.
It's not weird.
Very common dog name in Japan, I'm pretty sure.
Pochi is a very common dog name in Japan.
She stole my line! Everyone's stealing my lines! It's almost like I've played the original version of this game. And this is a remake. Wow, imagine that.
Huh. That's really a Japanese dog?
Yep. My dad told me.
Does your dad know a lot about Japan?
Sort of. My mom was Japanese.
Oh, cool. But this dog's name definitely isn't Pochi. It's Princess. I saw it on her collar.
What color?
You sure do seem like a princess.
The dog isn't wearing a collar. What? Hold on. And I'm pretty sure Princess did have a collar in the original, which is probably why that dialogue exists. But Princess is not wearing a collar. Hold up.
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Me personally, I'm neither.
Definitely
I guess if I had to lean towards either a dog, because my family does have a dog. But like, if living on my own, I do not have a pet. Even if I was allowed to have a pet in my apartment, I probably would not.
I wanted one when I was little, but we lived in an apartment.
Speaking of...
So I used to play with my neighbor's dog after school instead.
Really?
Hey, princess. Want to be friends?
Dog.
Hey, so how was the clock tower?
It was locked. I couldn't get in.
Oh,
Come to think of it, Dad told me something. He said the clock's been stopped for 5 years now. I guess that means we can't get inside.
oh well. So, where's your dad's cottage?
I think it was just past the bridge. First house on the left.
Well, let's go.
Sure thing.
Hey yo, she even says sure thing. That's the thing I say all the time. So like, yeah. Or, yeah, I'll do that or whatever. It's like, yeah, sure thing.
Huh.
It's just a blank billboard. Seems like a good spot for an ad right by the path and all. Man. Consumerism has rotted her brain. See, like a nice little signpost out in nature, and she thinks there should be an advertisement.
It's locked? Dad's
Bruh.
place is on the other side of the bridge. Oh, this isn't good.
But the thingy. It's Ras time.
Grass.
The Ras is responding, which means
I knew it.
I knew it. The Das responded too. Maybe I can open this. All right, what's the combination this time? Okay. Okay, so now we're getting pressing buttons together. But this still pales in comparison to what the task puzzles were.
Nice. It opened.
The original had like such cool puzzles. Like one of the earliest ones, it had a 3 on there, and you had to do like the 1 button, the plus button, and the 2 button. Then there were like some where you had to hold the Wii remote at a certain angle and stuff like that. This is just like, hey, can you hold a button? Can you press 2 buttons at the same time? Man.
Huh? Where'd Princess go?
Ran off somewhere.
Oh. Maybe we'll see her again.
Just walk face first into that gate? Okay. Why are you running? Here we are. Nice little place. Having it all around a roundabout makes a bit more sense than the layout of the original, where it's like a fucking grid. Anyway, first house on the... Was it the left or the right? Okay, the first house on the right is for rent, so...
Here?
I guess this is Dad's cottage. The thing's up. Does that mean he has mail? I'm pretty sure that's what it means, but I guess I'm not allowed to check.
Pretty.
Pretty flowers. Wait, does Dad actually take care of these? If it was me taking care of them, they'd be dead.
Huh.
He left it unlocked? Kind of unsafe, Dad. True dat. What is he doing here? What?
It's just issue after issue. How strange.
Okay, well this is different. In the original, I'm pretty sure when you came to his cottage, he was still in the place, in the lab.
It looks like unauthorized access from outside the JC Valley system. It can't be.
You're sure your dad isn't here?
Definitely. Don't worry.
Sure, Ashley. Definitely.
Where's the computer?
I'll look for it.
Ashley,
Dad? What are you doing here?
Looks like the type of guy to perform alcohol. Oh, God. Bruh.
I wrapped up at the lab. I'm sorry I had to leave the cookout so abruptly.
Uh-oh. Matthew, go
He
leave.
said he wouldn't be here.
It's fine. I'll cover for you.
Okay, sure. Yeah, don't mind me. I've just got a kid hiding behind me.
Oh, there it is. Thanks for bringing it to me. You have a friend with you?
Oh, yeah. This is, Mario.
That's the name we went with? Fucking Mario? What? I don't remember if that was in the original, but like, what the fuck?
Yep. Mario.
Sure.
Mario, eh?
It's me.
It's okay. Let me get a good look at you. Now, could you be the kid Dan told me about?
But his last name's Mario. Dang it. Didn't matter.
No, Dad. No way.
Don't be afraid. You must be Matthew.
God. He figured it out immediately.
Huh?
No, Dad, this is Mario.
I heard you ran away from home. You must be having a hard time. How's about your age when I ran away for the first time?
Ayo, what?
Will you tell me what's going on, Matthew?
Oh, right, because his messages in the previous game imply that he had a bit of a rough childhood. Oh, I didn't expect that to come back.
Sure.
In the original game, I'm pretty sure he's just sort of oblivious and he's just like, oh yeah, sure. Ashley, you probably know what you're doing. You can handle it.
I didn't see this coming.
Neither did I.
Was Dad always like this?
So I only have today to figure out what happened to my dad.
Why is only Matthew sitting down?
I see. You've been through a lot.
Also, that is a huge fucking couch, because, like, Matthew was able to sit down with his bag on and still have a bunch of room at the back.
Please don't tell Dan about Matthew.
Don't worry.
A numb-blinded, oblivious parent.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Thanks, Dad.
I hope you find a lead soon.
Yeah. Ashley, your dad is different from how I expected.
Yeah. I don't think my dad is what you'd call normal.
Huh? Not normal?
You really said that right in front of him, huh?
Don't you get it? That was a compliment.
If you say so.
It was?
You two are actually pretty similar.
Are not.
Well, how was the cookout, Ashley?
Oh, you know, I didn't eat anything, and instead I just talked to some weird guy who was stalking in the bushes.
Awkward. I didn't know anyone.
Right. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
But I met someone who knew Mom. He said on the outside I look like Mom, but inside I'm more like you.
Is that right?
I don't really get what he meant. I don't even know you that well.
Is that right?
Oh, before I forget, can you look at this?
Is that right? Smiley face emoji. Is that right? Sad face emoji.
It belonged to Matthew's dad.
Wow. It's been a while since I've seen a floppy disk.
I mean, you should see one every time you open a program. It's the save icon.
My computer's upstairs. There's a floppy drive around there somewhere, if you can find it. Just feel free to look around.
Why do you...
Thanks.
Why do you own a floppy drive, though?
I'll start looking.
He just fucking snatched it out of her hand.
I remembered something else about Mom.
Did you?
Yeah. Sometimes the scenery here reminds me of things.
You're remembering things? It's possible. Something happened 13 years ago.
Why are we hearing his thoughts? He's not the protagonist.
Something that stuck deep in her memory.
This is weird. Is he really gonna let a stranger look at his house? Well, of course. Any friend of Ashley's is a friend of his.
Why did I suddenly remember Mom?
That's why they're similar.
Well,
Do you know something?
I've been thinking. On the night your mom died, she had just returned with you from Lake Juliet. I've analyzed that day over and over.
So, obviously she went to Lake Juliet before she died. I don't remember it being the day before. Or like the day she died. I do not remember it being that. That might be a new addition to the lore.
I keep thinking,
You're overthinking it, Dad. When it's about Mom, you always do.
how can I not? She's always on my mind. Especially since I haven't been able to say goodbye.
Dad.
Someone's calling. Hello, Gina. What is it?
The system is acting up again.
Bruh.
Oh?
The security system is behaving strangely.
What in the... It's just one issue after another. Highly unusual.
Richard Robin's the type of guy to say highly unusual.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Did something happen?
More trouble at the lab.
Okay, I'm just gonna mention this now, because I don't think it shows up on stream. But my headphones do this thing where, like, if there's no sound, they just stop outputting. But then as soon as sound actually starts, it takes a second for them to kick in. So whenever there's silence in a game, and then they just start talking, I miss, like, the first syllable of whatever they're saying because my headphones haven't realized there's sound yet. And so because during cutscenes, a lot of the time the music just cuts out when it gets serious, I keep missing, like, the first part of the text. It's been happening this whole time. It doesn't show up on stream because, you know, it's just... The stream gets, like, the full audio, and my headphones just listen to it. But it's been a thing on my end.
I'm sorry to leave you alone again, but I have to go.
All right.
Oh, right. There's a restaurant nearby if you get hungry.
Good, because we didn't eat anything at the cookout.
Feel free to order something. Just say you're my daughter, and they'll put it on my tab.
Will do.
Okay, I better go.
You got this, Dad.
Yeah, I guess I do, don't I?
That's nice. It is nice getting to see them on better terms.
We never have time to just talk.
Never mind.
I forgot to tell him about the Ras opening the lock.
It still bothers me that it's called the Ras and not the TAS, because maybe they changed the name because they're like, if we call it a TAS, people will think of it as will associate it with like tool assisted speed running, and we don't want to be associated with those emulation tools. That's the wrong button. We're Nintendo. We don't want any of that. It's so like him to hang his jacket like this. The jacket will lose its shape without a hanger. What the fuck are you talking about? This is how... He's just using a coat rack the way coat racks are supposed to be used. What the fuck are you talking about, Ashley? Excuse me? Is this not how you're supposed to use a coat? Hangers go in your wardrobe. But coat racks, you just put it on the rack. Am I stupid or something? Am I missing something? Ashley, what are you talking about? Hey, there's the hat. I can't believe he actually bought a special hat just for camping. Does he really think this will convince anyone he's somehow outdoorsy? What a sloppy way to hang your jacket. That's so dad. Don't come crying to me when it loses its shape because you didn't use a hanger. Now this one I can agree with. This one he just left it there. But admittedly I do that sometimes too. Not on the sofa. I just leave it scrunched up on the fucking coffee table. Dad's bag is always stuffed. Dad's bag is stuffed full. What's he always carrying around? I don't need to call anyone just right now. What's this? What's the box? What's the snack? Can I zoom in? What is it? Cookies. And by the looks of it, potentially like small flavored cookies. Looks at the pile of jackets on chair. Don't worry, you're in good company here. Huh, this clock is stopped. I bet Dad hasn't even noticed. It's a nice little place he's got here. Dad needs to take better care of his jackets. This is so like him. Don't come crying to me when it loses its shape because you didn't use a hanger. I guess she just says that about all the jackets in the room. Why is there a chair in front of the sink though? Is he like unable to stand up for long amounts of time? So he has to sit down while cooking? There's more to drink in this kitchen than there is to eat. I've got to remember to ask Dad if he's eating.
Huh.
Dad blends with black tea? I wonder what kind of smell he's using. I wonder what kind of herb he's using. I can't place its smell. Oh, is he like mixing tea with coffee or something? That's interesting. Weird layout? I don't know. This is... Okay, well this isn't... Is this like an actual... Okay, so this is almost like the kitchen, both in my apartment and at my at my parents' place. Except, like, this, like, you can't get underneath it. It was like a solid block. And it probably extended a bit further. But, like, otherwise, this is basically the layout of my kitchen. Sink's even in the right spot. It's at more towards the middle. And then the fridge would, like, go over here. Instead of being in the corner. The corner's like my pantry. Oh, let me just explore this random room. Oh, damn. You know, I don't think we could actually look in the bathroom in the original. So that's new. I'm pretty sure. Space around Dad's sink sure is bare. Jessica and I have all sorts of makeup and cosmetics around the sink, around our sink back home. That's some good mirror physics. I did not mean to exit. I was still looking around. Also, I've got to remember there's probably a... I'm guessing it's probably in his office, but there is a paper crane somewhere in this this cottage. I've never seen this brand of detergent before. The one we use at home smells way better. Dad should use that one instead. But the fact he's doing laundry at all is a win, so I guess I won't bring it up. I did my laundry yesterday. It's been raining like super heavily the past couple days, but I still needed to do my laundry, so it's just hung up all around my living room so that it can get dry. The toilet. Well, at least he's keeping this space clean. No paper cranes in the toilet. It's probably in his office. Up the stairs we go. Little balcony for some reason. That is a shabby ass bed.
Sorry for the wait, Matthew.
Sorry for the wait. I had to go snoop around my dad's bathroom.
Oh, good timing. I can't log into the computer.
Oh, hey, there's the paper crane.
It needs a password.
Oh no. My dad just left for the lab. I can't ask him for it.
Maybe he wrote it down somewhere.
Knowing him, that's very likely.
That is incredibly poor security, but also I can't really judge.
Let's take a look around his room and see if we can find anything.
On it.
But first, we got a thing. My residence on Lake Juliet. When I decided to join JC Valley, Rex, the director, brought me here to tour the cottages. Reading. This cottage area was one of Crusoe Resort's large-scale projects, but because the plans for the overall resort failed, most of the cottages have sat uninhabited. Rex told me to pick whichever one I wanted and the lab would foot the bill, so I wound up touring several of them. All the ones Rex recommended were too stylish for my tastes. They just didn't suit my lifestyle, so I had a hard time choosing. Ultimately, I chose this 2-story cottage with a quaint little fireplace, mainly because it's close to the lake. After touring the other units, I told Rex I'd rather one of the other new researchers take the fancier places, But Rex told me not to worry about that. Apparently, I'm the only one. Sounds like I'm JC Valley's sole new researcher this month. Maybe even this whole year. Business is evidently not booming. What the fuck? Did these fall here, or did Dad place them here? The fact that I can't tell says a lot. Either way, I probably shouldn't touch them without asking him. Bruh. Huh, this novel was just turned into a movie. I've been curious about the book. I should ask Dad if I can borrow it. Ugh, this bookshelf is a mess. I want to organize these books so bad. My man's drinking mineral water. Geez, Dad, you should throw these out once they're empty. The drawer is empty. The drawer is not empty. There's some novels here. I wonder if he reads before going to sleep.
Dad.
How much sleep is Dad getting? Even when we lived together, he would stay up late working. I'm a little worried about him. I'm more worried about the shabby state of his bed. Look at that fucking blanket. That's thin as fuck. And it doesn't even cover the whole thing. I see my man hasn't bothered unpacking. There's still a cardboard box completely sealed up. Dad buys something online almost every day. One of these days he'll wind up buying the same thing twice and throwing one out. He's just like me, for real, for real. Are these research materials? I used to have 2 very large cardboard boxes just sitting here in my office. Earlier this week, I think, I finally like flattened them out and shoved them in my closet. I keep all the boxes from things I order because, like, hey, if I ever want to move out of this apartment, I need boxes so I can put my shit in it. So I just hang on to the boxes of everything I buy. Dad put some pictures up. Oh, that's the heckin'... The one on the left, that's the photo that was originally in the original game. It was in the photographer's basement. And now she just doesn't even acknowledge it. Apply techniques of photochemistry, wavelengths of light as interpreted by cameras. Oof, what a title. Must be what he's reading right now. Dad, really shouldn't leave things like this, things lying around like this. Wow, Dad made all this origami? He must really love it. I guess this might... Maybe, I think this was in the original. And this is probably what gave them the idea to make the collectibles be origami cranes with QR codes on them. I did not mean to open the camera. Note question mark?
This is...
There's something written on it. What's this supposed to mean? Oh, it's a photo. Why would someone write this on the back, though? Maybe the other photos have writing on them, too. And knowing Dad, I bet one of them has his password on it. I bet there's something here. Let's check this out. If these pictures are like the other, there must be something written on the back. But the order of the photos is all mixed up. Come on, Dad. Might as well put them in order while looking for the password. Okay, so this would be the oldest one. Or maybe they should go in reverse, because ND seems like it's kind of probably the end of the password. So maybe like, wait, no, this is the oldest one. Because that's before Ashley's born. So maybe like this. This is the order the photos were taken in, right?
Oops.
Now, what does the writing say on the back? I sure do hope it's the password. I did not... For some reason, the D-pad doesn't work. I have to use the control stick. Wait. Wait. Okay. Okay, I thought that was going to be something very different there for a second. Okay. I'm sure you can all fill in the blanks and figure out what I thought it was going to be. I was like, what the fuck are they putting in my video games? Nintendo? Hello? Okay. This has to be it.
All right.
Let's try entering the password. Please enter the password. It is... mindful. Not mind something else.
All right, we're in.
Let's go.
Yes. Now we just gotta pop the disc in and we're good.
Oh, so he already found the floppy drive, did he?
Let me see it, Matthew.
One sec. Here you go.
We got the disc.
And it goes... oh no. This computer has no disk drive.
Well, he did say that the floppy drive was quote-unquote around here somewhere.
So we can't see the data?
Wait. Dad said he had an external floppy drive. So it must be somewhere around here.
Let's look for it.
That is indeed what he said. Oh, we didn't check out the drawers of the desk.
Huh?
Just some packing tape. Must be what he used on the boxes in here. This cable must connect some sort of connect to some sort of computer around here. It looks like a charging cable. But I don't... was USB-C a thing back in 2007? I don't remember it. Maybe it just wasn't as standardized.
What?
Why is there a tube in here? There's the other half of the bandages. Dad does get hurt a lot. This origami paper hasn't been folded yet. I used to do origami. I had a lot... Maybe I still have that somewhere. There was a little book I had for origami. I might have a look for that. That might be a fun hand cam stream. Okay, that's probably the floppy drive, but we'll look at everything else first. That's Dad's glasses case. There are a couple pens and a notepad. Okay.
Huh?
I wonder if these batteries have any juice left in them.
Huh?
What's this?
Ah.
There's a slot. It looks like a disc could fit in. Empty disk drive.
How about this?
I need to connect the cable to the drive to read it. Okay. I wonder if this can connect the drive on the computer. We got the cable. And now we can connect things up. Okay. Now I can connect this to the computer.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oops.
Now the disk.
All right.
There we go. Also, what fucking version of Windows is my man using? That looks old as hell.
Okay. I can access the floppy disk.
I don't think USB-C was a thing back then. Okay. Looks like fucking... So I've worked with some old servers for work. This looks like fucking like Windows 2003 or some shit.
A file popped up on the screen.
Windows 2. Hold on, let me check something. Like, Windows XP was out by this time. We shouldn't have these fucking grey boxes everywhere. My dude.
What is this?
Open it.
Oh no, it's been corrupted. Square square slash one square. My square crew square square e. My company is squared responsible for the square 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 cause of the lake's water pollution. Though the independent water quality testing I conducted through the independent water quality testing I conducted, square square square, a square 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 square, I discovered that an unknown contaminant has been flowing into the lake for square 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 square. I square 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 ascertain that this is square 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 substance is and eliminate any suspicion regarding Crusoe Resorts square 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 as square as square 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 square. Very informative.
The data looks corrupted, so I can't read it all. Seems like your dad wrote it, though.
It says, eliminate any suspicion.
My man's pointing.
Right. That must be it.
It's why he was investigating the lake's pollution.
And he figured out that this unknown contaminant is what's causing it. Do you think this is why your dad disappeared? Because he was trying to find what really polluted the lake?
It must be. Someone didn't want Dad to find out, and they got to him. I'm close, Dad. Ashley, I want to check out the lake. There's a water quality testing kit in my dad's briefcase.
We'll use that to find this unknown contaminant, and then I'll figure out where it's coming from. This looks pretty old.
Too old to use, that's for sure. How else can we test the lake's water quality?
Ayo?
The computer just made a noise.
And there's something on the screen.
Authenticating DAS. Approach to connect.
What's a DAS?
It's this. My dad made it. Let's see what happens when I hold it near the computer.
Ayo? The computer is an amiibo. The DAS is scanning it.
What is this? That's the phone. Maybe Dad's calling. Watch the DAS, Matthew.
Sure. Can I play with it once it's finished installing?
It's not. It may look like a Switch, but it's not a game console, Matthew.
It won't work for you. It only likes me.
Oh, come on.
You know, I'm pretty sure in the original you could actually hear the phone ringing. Oh, there we go. Now we can hear it, but only right up close.
Hello?
Ashley, is that you?
Jessica.
How's the trip?
All right, I guess.
You should get out and enjoy yourself. Is your dad there?
He's at the lab. Something came up.
I see. Did he say when he'd be back?
Nope. He didn't say much, as usual.
Okay. I'll try again later.
Meanwhile... Bruh.
Oh. Ashley!
Oh, hey, did we finish another chapter? That felt like it went faster than I thought it would. Chapter 4, Secret of the Lake.
What's wrong?
Oh, that's new. New feature installed, water quality analysis. So that's how they're gonna get away with us not being able to fucking... So in the original it was just like, yeah, use a water testing kit, swivel it around with motion controls. Now it's just, oh, it's all on your fucking phone. Lovely. There's a rich kid having a PSP.
Check it out.
Whoa, what's this? Water quality analysis?
See, in the original, I'm pretty sure you didn't get... Well, obviously you didn't get a water quality analysis app. I just mentioned that you use the actual testing kit. In the original, I'm pretty sure what you get here is a way to access all of the security cameras around the lake. But now instead we're getting this.
I guess it picked up a new feature.
DAS stored molecular models contaminant. Feature explanation. The DAS can analyze the spectral reflectance properties of a liquid it has scanned and render substances in that liquid as a molecular model. It can also compare those substances to other molecular models stored in the DAS's memory.
What the heck does that mean?
Good question.
Yeah, it's a little confusing, but I think we can check water quality just by scanning it with the DAS.
So we can investigate the lake pollution with this thing.
My dad designed all sorts of features for the DAS, huh? Why were you investigating the pollution? Does it have something to do with why Mom came here 13 years ago?
Come on, Ashley. Let's use the DAS to investigate the lake pollution.
Right. I'll help however I can.
Thank you.
Which part of the lake should we use for a water sample?
It might be easiest near the mermaid statue.
Got it. Let's take the DAS over there and check out the water.
Rightio. So we don't get to go get the salmon burgers yet? I just know that like the guy running the shop with the salmon burgers, he's like one of the characters that I really remember how much he was redesigned. It really sticks out in my mind. But I guess we're not doing that yet. Where's the mermaid statue again? It's over this way. Whee! Oh, here he is! It's Bob! Bob's food.
Maybe it'll stand out more if I put it here.
That looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Hey there, you two. This burger right here is a Lake Juliet specialty.
Does he have the same voice actor as the captain?
You should get yourself one. Restaurant's over there.
They sound similar.
Is that the restaurant Dad was telling me about? He said I could put my food on his tab.
A tab, eh? You wouldn't happen to be Dr. Robin's daughter, would you?
That's me. I'm Ashley.
Ashley, of course. He told me about you. He said to take good care of you and your friend if you come by. I'm Bob. I own the place. Nice to meet you, miss.
It's Bob Fox! Now allow me to show you what Bob Fox originally looked like. Because this one was a bit of a shock when I saw it on Twitter. Fucking WebP? Fuck off. Fucking WebP files? Who likes WebP? No one. Stop using it. Or at least make it more compatible with other things. If you're gonna stick it all over the place, then at least have programs actually be able to fucking read it. I'll just shove it in my downloads folder. Easier. Okay, behold. The original Bob Fox. It's a bit of a change. So when I saw the redesign, I straight up said to my friend who was playing through the game, I just straight up said, "Oh hell no, they went and himbified Bob Fox." What the fuck's going on? Man, it's a bit of a change from truck to still. Something I will say, I don't know if it's ever going to actually be brought up, but Bob, I didn't finish my tea. Oh, there was a little bit left in there, and it's gone completely cold now. Oh well. Okay, I've finished it now, but like cold tea. Tea's only good while it's warm. Anyway, Bob Fox is one of the few links between the Another Code series and the Hotel Dusk series, because Bob's mother actually shows up in Hotel Dusk. And then I think, from what I remember of... I don't remember if it was in the original Another Code or if it's something that they added here in the remake, but the captain from the first game is actually heckin' okay, let me explain this better. A character by the name of Rosa Fox appears in Hotel Dusk, and Bob Fox is implied to be her son. In the remake of the original Another Code, in this collection, well, what's his face? The captain has named his ship, his boat, Rosa, because he's implied to be Rosa's husband, and thus Bob Fox's father. But I don't think that was ever implied in the original, and that's something that's added in the remake. But yeah. So Bob is the small amount of proof that Another Code and Hotel Dusk take place within the same world. And I think originally someone from Sing was like, they wanted at some point to create a game where Kyle Hyde from Hotel Dusk and Ashley from Another Code would end up meeting up. But yeah, then they went bankrupt, so fat chance of that happening.
Come visit whenever you like, all right? I'll be around.
Sure thing. Thanks.
Anyway. Oof, bankrupted, yeah. A bunch of employees from there ended up gathering at, like, a different company. And they, like, had their own little team within the company. They made something that's sort of like a spiritual successor to their old games, like Hotel Dusk and Another Code. The spiritual successor was kind of arse. Like, it was cheap, but it was essentially, like, imagine an Ace Attorney game, right? But it's just the tutorial case. That was their spiritual successor. And it was implied that there was more to the story, but because the first game, like, did shit financial-wise, they never followed up on it. But from what I hear, apparently, those employees who then went and gathered at another company ended up helping with this remake. So, you know, that's nice. That they got to work on one of their old franchises again. I'm hoping if this remake sells well, maybe they'll do a remake of Hotel Dusk as well. Because I still haven't gotten around to playing Hotel Dusk, and I would like to.
This is the spot.
Yeah, this is a good place.
Use the DAS to investigate the lake water. The scan will start when you aim the DAS camera at the lake surface. Okay.
Alright.
Somewhere around here should be good. Let's start up the DAS and give it a scan. Displaying molecular model for unknown contaminant scan in liquid. Checking against previously registered molecular model.
I see.
Let's compare these two substances to see if they're the same. And if they are,
This has to be it.
then it means the lake is polluted with whatever it is. Oh. Is that not good enough? Come on. It's like right on there. I thought it would happen automatically. I didn't see that there was an analyzing stuff. Results polluted. See, in the original, I don't think they were testing for pollutants. I think they were testing the pH. And, like, the pH of the lake was, like, too high or too low. And they're like, okay, this means it's polluted. But here we're analyzing a specific pollutant, which is interesting.
It must be the unknown contaminant from your dad's file. If we can figure out what it is, I bet we can find the source.
And then we'll be able to find my dad.
Just sure.
But how are we going to figure out what the contaminant is? We could try searching my dad's computer.
Someone sounds hungry.
Ashley, you didn't eat anything at the cookout. You should be hungry too.
Yeah, I'm kind of starving.
let's take a break at the restaurant. And you can order whatever you want because my dad's paying.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh, there was a fucking meme I made. Hold up. I want to find this. It's relevant, I promise. Oh, I should probably check, because we have the one from his house now, but where is the next one? So there's one in Bob's Food Hut, and there's one in whatever this place is. But we're not going there yet. So I guess we're getting number 4 next. Uh-oh.
Ashley, look.
Hey, yo, it's John Smith.
It's the sunglasses guy.
Can I find it? Oh no, I can't find the image I replied with it to.
Oh, come on, Matthew.
Oh, no, it's not this one. God damn it.
Shh, look. He's on the phone with someone.
God damn it, where is it? No, I went through all the Bob. I replied with the meme to one of my friend's tweets. But I can't find my reply. I can't find which tweet I replied with it. I want to find the meme I made.
Hey, Ian. Yeah, it's me.
Is that the one? Okay, I did it with the original. Okay, I found the meme. I can... I'll throw it up when it's relevant.
More trouble with the system.
Which does mean that I will have to keep streaming until it's relevant.
Oh. So Dr. Robbins is back in the lab then? And have you found the document in question? Is that so? No, it must be there somewhere. How many times do I have to tell you? Crusoe Resort is not responsible for the pollution. Understood. I'll be in touch soon.
Oh ho.
I was sure the document was at JC Valley. My investigation just hit a roadblock.
Very stealthy, you two.
I think he saw us.
Yeah, no shit. What do you mean you think he saw you? You were just sort of standing there behind a pair of trash cans watching him. Are you fucking stupid? Jesus Christ.
He's running! Let's chase him!
What? Hey!
Bruh. But the burgers, though.
Matthew, wait!
But the burgers. Oh, they don't have a can crush. Do they? Yes, they do have a can crushing machine. Let's go. Oh wait, never mind. We had the tokens, but we never went back to exchange them because there hasn't been a good opportunity to. Oh, but I think he has the gumball machine in here as well, I think. Where the hell is this leading? I don't know where anything is anymore. The layout's completely changed. Okay, yeah, so this is... Oh, we're gonna get to see her? Or is this... the old hiding behind the tree trick. Okay, yeah, this is her place.
Ashley.
Bruh.
You were listening in on my phone call, weren't you?
You knew?
What do you mean?
Of course. I'm a special agent, after all.
Has nothing to do with you being a special agent. They were standing behind a trash can in full view of you.
So, how much did you hear?
I heard everything.
Well, everything from the moment you started listening.
You were talking about Crusoe Resort. Crusoe Resort was Matthew's dad's company. Hang on. Matthew's dad. You know something about him, don't you?
Just had to look back for a second to notice, yeah.
Just tell me. You're looking into what went on here 5 years ago. And Matthew's dad is somehow involved in that, right?
Remember what I told you about certain truths? Trust the adults to handle the situation.
Bruh.
That goes for Matthew, too. Got it?
You really think she's gonna listen to you? You really think he's gonna listen to you?
Could he be any shadier? But now I'm super curious. It seems like he's investigating JC Valley too. What's the connection between Crusoe Resort and JC Valley? Nobody knows where Matthew's dad is or what polluted the lake. There just has to be some kind of connection, but what? Wait, where'd Matthew go?
He just kept on running. Nice little veggie patch here. Oh, bunny! Disappeared. There was a bunny, though. Hey, yo, is that a can? Littering is bad to begin with, but this is someone's house. Got an empty can. No. The ropes come off. The log is loose. That's so dangerous. If someone was walking along all spaced out, they'd fall off for sure. Oh, damn. It's all dried up, is it? Oh, there he is. Matt, what are you doing in someone's veggie patch? I don't think... Matt, you good? These gardening tools look like they've seen a lot of use. Matt. Matt, what are you doing standing here?
Matthew?
Ashley! Where'd he go? He should have come this way, but...
He hid behind a tree.
It's like he just disappeared.
He hid behind a tree.
He gave me the slip too.
No, he didn't. He came out to talk to you and then walked off.
Aw, man.
Huh? I've seen that crest before.
Y'all want to get out of this veggie patch before the owner of...
What do you think you're doing?
There she is. I was wondering if she was even going to be in the game, because I think one of her relatives was in the original game, but she, like, isn't in the remake.
Hold it right there, you two. This is my garden.
She looks younger than she did in the original game. IMO.
And you're trespassing.
I'll wait till she says her name before I show what she looked like in the original.
What are you doing here?
We were looking for someone. They beautified them all.
And who might that be?
A man in sunglasses. Did he come through here?
You know, all of this could have been avoided if Matt didn't decide to go looking for the man in the fucking veggie patch. If he'd just stuck to the path, we would have been fine.
A man in sunglasses. That's your whole description?
I mean, he was wearing a suit as well.
Well, he's tall, and he's wearing a suit. And he's super sketchy.
Nobody like that's been through here. Now, get out of my garden. Quickly now! Shoo! Shoo!
Yeah, right. Let's go.
Oh, is she not going to tell us her name?
I recognize that boy.
Okay, so we don't know her name.
Sunglasses go
Problem,
away.
I don't remember what her name is either, so I can't look up what she originally looked like.
Not to mention some mean old lady yelled at us. I'm pooped.
Same. And hungry. And thirsty. Let's head over to that restaurant.
Okay, but then we gotta look at the pollution on the computer.
Right, let's go.
Yo, lunchtime. It's lunchtime in real life as well, but first we gotta get the burgers so I can show off my stupid little meme. Why are the fucking fire hydrants gold? Oh, we're gonna have to go through a whole fucking scene before we... This illustration is so good, it's making me hungry. Gonna have to go through a whole fucking scene before we can get to the burgers. It's alright, I started stream a bit late, we can go a bit longer. Also, I just haven't been streaming that much recently. Hey yo, we got a cool pop poster.
It's Tommy and Janet.
Where's the fucking drum kit? She's just swinging her sticks around. Bruh, wait.
So cool.
Right?
Yes, we're having a jam session without the fucking drum kit. Our drummer is just swinging her sticks around wildly. What the fuck? Bruh. Okay.
Whoa!
Yo, Ashley.
Hey! Do you guys usually practice here? Yeah! The owner's great. He said we can use the place whenever there's downtime.
Oh, cool. What were you playing? Did you write it yourselves?
Not bad, huh?
It was great.
Yeah, the drums really stood out.
Well, I was the one who wrote it.
You helped as much as much as you were helping in that jam session.
Ashley, I'm hungry.
Who's this?
He's a friend of mine.
Ashley?
He works at the guest house.
Uh-oh.
Bob, the guy who owns this place, is out shopping right now. He ought to be back soon.
Ayo! Miko, thank you for the raid. How do I do this again? It's been too long since I've had to shout someone out. Da da da. Aiden Chronicle, nice. How's the game been so far? I was back when it was like first getting announced, I was interested, but then like now like I've been busy. I haven't had time for new games. It's been good, nice. How do I fucking ba. There. Slow going but good. Nice. I mean, it's a big ass JRPG. It's understandable that it'd feel like it's going a bit slow. Anyway, welcome raiders. Hello, my name is Melody. I am currently playing another code, Recollection. I don't know how much longer we're going to be going for. Normally I would have ended about now, but there's I'm waiting for a certain scene so I can show off a dumb meme that I made ages back. Anyway.
Phew.
Ah,
So
shoot,
your
why is it
song.
autoplaying? Oh, for the meme.
Will it have vocals?
Sure, of course. Our band's biggest selling points are Tommy's skill with a guitar and my tight as a drum drumming.
Tight as a drum. I was thinking that's how red catching nice. You're tight as a drum drumming. To all the raiders who missed the cutscene with the jam session between these characters, this lady, she plays the drums for their band. She was swinging around her drumsticks during the jam session. There was no drum kit. She was just swinging her sticks in the air.
But you know what really brings it all home? Elizabeth's vocals. She's like our secret weapon. But despite us waiting for ages, our leader didn't show up today.
Real drums?
Such a pain. What should we do, Tommy? Want to go look for her?
She'll show her face sooner or later.
Real drummers can drum the air.
But the band contest is just around the corner. And we need time to re-record our demo.
Chill about the contest, okay? I'm just doing this to have fun. Something to look back on.
What? But I'm totally serious. I want to hit it big.
I think you need real instruments to hit it big.
That why you didn't bring your drums?
They actually acknowledge it? What? I wasn't expecting them to actually bring it up. Okay.
I'm practicing at home.
No, my drum kit goes to another school. You can't see it.
Lugging a whole drum set around isn't as easy as lifting a guitar.
Okay, fair. Fair, actually.
Besides, if we're going to meet up as a band, the whole band needs to meet up. Even Elizabeth.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, Elizabeth's vocals.
I'd really like to hear Elizabeth sing.
I really wish you could. She hasn't been super sociable lately.
Oh, that's a shame.
Now that you mention it, something is up with her.
Yeah.
She doesn't usually miss practice. It all started after we recorded our demo.
Right.
I ran into her near the boathouse earlier. I wonder, was she avoiding band practice?
Anyway, band contest.
You're pretty serious about the contest, huh?
You play guitar, right? Did you consider entering?
Actually, I did enter, for now.
For now.
Aha! I knew it! I had a feeling you'd be all over it. I could see it in your eyes while we were performing.
Yeah? What'd you see?
Definitely didn't see a drum kit.
Okay, you caught me. I'm in a band back home. So when I heard you and Tommy playing...
What? You're in a band?
Yeah, I play guitar.
Huh, so cool.
I guess.
So what's your band like?
There's just two of us, keyboard and guitar.
Man, no percussion. Just like Tommy's band. The red flannel said it all. I think it's more the fact that her shirt says rock and roll on it.
Is the keyboard player a girl too?
No, he's a guy. He sings too.
Oh, so you both have a keyboard player that sings, a guitarist, and no percussion.
Oh, wow.
We only just recently grouped up together. He writes the music, I add the lyrics. I'm still trying to decide if I want to go through with the contest.
Hold on a sec. Is the keyboard player your boyfriend? What?
Bruh.
No, he's not.
How confident are you about the contest?
She's trying to intimidate the competition.
I kind of just lost my confidence a little bit. I mean, Tommy's amazing. I can't come close to that.
Playing good's not about anything but having fun.
Tommy, come here.
Eh?
What?
You're gonna be in a band contest?
Yeah. If we win, we might get signed.
So you want to be a musician?
Yep.
Like, seriously?
What do you mean, like, seriously?
I mean, yeah, pretty serious, I think.
Hey, Ashley, come here.
Huh?
Ayo?
What's up?
Now that I
Matthew will play the
contest,
triangle.
I've got to hear what you can do. Right, Tommy?
Just one song. You in, Ashley?
Oh damn, we actually got to... In the original, I don't think this is an option. You just sort of... I could have sworn in the original, Ashley's like, oh, these are all electric guitars. I play acoustic. But we'll see what happens, I guess.
It's kind of hard to say yes after hearing how good Tommy is. But seeing that guitar, I really want to get my hands on it.
Are we gonna have a fucking Guitar Hero minigame or something?
Okay, just be yourself. I can do this. All right, let's jam.
Now you're talking.
Lend me a guitar?
I've got another one here.
Oh, your guitar's electric?
Oh, never mind. Man, it's almost like I've played this before or something.
I play an acoustic. It's got a pickup, though.
An acoustic electric, huh?
But can you purposely fail?
Any effects?
Nope.
In that case, it's gonna sound way different than yours. What you think? That gonna be okay?
I'll give it a shot. Won't know unless I try, right?
Very punk rock of you. All right, let's do this.
Okay, so no, it's just a cutscene. A very brief cutscene at that.
Wow, you really worked up a sweat, huh?
I
Well, I was
freaking
kinda
keep
nervous.
accidentally hitting the
All the way nervous.
autoplay button. The heckin' shoulder buttons on the Joy-Cons are way too easy to hit. Still looks like it's out of Guitar Hero.
You were going too fast, Tommy.
Wow, you're not bad.
Completely ignores her.
You're
Just like how they... I'm gonna keep making fun of the fact that she didn't have her drums.
You're gonna win that contest for sure.
Thanks, but
What's wrong?
we lost the demo we recorded for the contest.
It was on Elizabeth's music player, but she lost it somewhere. We could just re-record it, but
That was our best performance ever. Don't say we can re-record it. Ain't that easy.
I know. You don't think lightning can strike twice and Elizabeth doesn't come to practice. But we could really be something special.
That's why we're here practicing. It's how we get better. Come on, let's get back to it.
Got it.
Practicing without a drum kit.
So that's how it is.
Hey. Bob's back.
I'm back.
We missed you, Bob.
It's Bob's
Do
Burgers.
without you.
Are the future rock stars practicing hard?
I'm pretty sure he has the same voice actor as the captain.
Hey, Ashley. Glad you came.
I heard you have the best food in town.
When are we gonna eat?
I was gonna say, like, man, he's like a fucking kid, but I mean, I guess he is 13. He's only 13. Makes sense. He kind of still is a kid.
Didn't mean to keep you waiting.
Bruh.
Sorry about that, kiddo. I'll whip something up on the double.
Thanks.
You got it.
You seem like a really nice guy.
Nice. Who, me?
Yeah, you. You even let Tommy and his friends practice here. I don't think most restaurant owners would do that.
Ah, well, that's no big deal. Look at their faces. Who could say no to that? Reminds me of my younger days. I was a bit of a troublemaker, but I had my passions.
Thanks for everything, Bob.
You know what says gratitude? Spending some money. Perfected the art of sipping a single soda so slowly. That's kids. What can you do? What would you like to eat, kiddo?
Bob's great, right?
Anything good.
Oh, well in that case, I've got just the thing for you.
Salmon rice burger.
I swear I've seen this font before. Is this the fucking Paper Mario font? I swear. This is like a common Nintendo font, I'm pretty sure. But I think I've specifically seen it in Paper Mario. I'm not sure.
It's the most popular item on the menu.
Oh, speaking of salmon rice burger, I can show this off now, I guess. So when my friend posted something about Bob, he was saying that like Bob is one of the best characters in Another Code, and that was where I first saw what Bob looks like in this game, and I'm like, oh hell no, they himbified Bob Fox, and I posted a picture of the original Bob, and so my friend said he looks like someone who would go, Tony used to eat cheeseburgers, referencing a Marvel meme. And so I, in response, made this. Sayoko used to eat salmon rice burgers. It's fucking stupid. We really went longer just so I could show off this stupid fucking theme. Sayoko used to eat salmon rice burgers. We haven't heard him mention Sayoko yet, but he will at some point. Kind of shitpost I love. Let's go. Anyway.
I've never eaten a rice burger before.
It's a tasty salmon fillet nestled between buns of rice.
It does sound good though.
Your taste buds won't know what hit them.
Well, you do make it sound good. I'll take 2.
Bruh.
Can you even eat that much?
I could eat 8. I'm starving.
You'll pack away 2, no problem. And what do you have, miss?
I'll just have one of them.
Coming right up. They'll be ready in a jiffy, so just hang on.
Let's go.
Does my dad come here a lot?
Sure does. Doc Robbins is one of my regulars.
Go on, boy can eat plates clean.
Comes with his buddy, the director of JC Valley.
Oh, wow. He's friends with Elizabeth's dad?
They sure seem to get along. Take a look at that table near the entrance.
The one next to the wall with the photos?
Yep. That's their usual spot. They always look at those photos. Chatting, laughing, having a great time.
Wow.
Dr. Robbins himself is in one of the pictures. Have a look. All right, it's ready.
Never mind. Like, have a look. I'm like, oh, okay, so we get to go up and have a look? Nope. Food's ready.
I now present to you the salmon rice burger.
It looks pretty good.
Oh, it smells great.
I like salmon, but salmon's so fucking expensive, yo. If it wasn't, I'd have it more often, but like, it costs so much.
It looks so good.
Oh, he's already eaten one.
Let's
Oh,
dig in.
never mind. I guess he just picked it up. Eat with such and such. I don't know how to even pronounce that.
It was just as good as it looked. Thank you so much.
Bro finished all the chips but hasn't even touched his second burger.
Yeah, it was super tasty.
Bro, you've still got a second burger. Oh, never mind. He's eating it now.
Jeez, Matthew, you really must have been starving.
Now, could I interest you in some dessert?
No way, I'm stuffed. I'm gonna check out the photos.
Mayor from Japan. Oh, yeah, that one. What's it called? Fucking, I don't know, Cupid something or whatever? I think my brother and my parents like that. I don't have mayonnaise very often, so like I wouldn't bother getting that sort of thing for myself. I just keyboard smashed. From what I remember, it's spelt like... Hold on, I can do this. I was going to do it in chat, but it makes more sense for me to do it on screen, so it's actually... Where is the text thing here? To my understanding, and I could be very wrong, it's spelt like this. But I could be very wrong. That's just what I remember. Anyway, we've had our salmon rice burgers. We've showed off our fucking dumbass meme. While Matthew has his lunch, I think it's time I have my lunch. So we're gonna quit here. We're making good time through this game, though. Let's close that off. And jump back over to this scene. Be-doo. Let me just close all these fucking tabs. Anyway. thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good time. Thank you again to Miko for the raid. Hopefully next weekend I won't, you know... Hold on, I need to turn the volume down. It's too loud in my ears now. Hopefully next weekend I'll be able to stream Saturday instead of fucking being sick and or tired. Like, I still have a bit of a cough, but, like, otherwise, I think I'm mostly fine. My nose wasn't too bad during the stream. But, like, yeah, yes, I would have streamed yesterday as well, but I woke up at, like, 2 a.m. because I was feeling sick. So I just didn't bother streaming. Hopefully next weekend I'll be fine, and then we can do things. Was it? No, it was the weekend after, I think. My affiliate anniversary is coming up. I'm kind of trying to plan something for that. Hold on, I did actually tweet out something about it. When was my affiliate anniversary? Scroll down. Scrolling. Oh, there it is. May 24th, okay. So not next weekend, cool, I've still got a week. So yeah. As for what we'll be doing next weekend, who fucking knows? I certainly don't. We'll either be playing another code, maybe doing some drawing, maybe fucking... like, Lego building stuff. Not IRL Lego building, but Lego Studio. The next IRL Lego building stream doesn't happen until next month. I only do those monthly. So that I don't spend too much. Anyway, let's see who's online. Because I know I can't raid Miko. There are not that many people online. But I think... let's mute that. Is he playing with anyone? Because I'm pretty sure this is a multiplayer game, but he hasn't mentioned anyone in his stream title. Anyway, there's not many people online at this time, so... did I spell that right? I think so. Let's raid Soul. Soulstone is currently playing Helldivers 2. Here are the raid messages. That's the one if you don't have my emotes, and that's the one if I do. I did not realize that so many people had stuck around from Miko's raid. For the record, because I was sick of constantly seeing that I had like 0 viewers, I took the viewer count off of my stream dashboard. So now I no longer know how many people are watching me at any given time. So when I started the raid and saw 6 viewers are ready to raid, I'm like, what the fuck? Hold on, what? Where did all these people come from? That's as many people as Miko raided me with. Bye-bye till next time. Thank you for sticking around during the whole thing, Beezus. I appreciate it. Anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye-bye. I have a fancy little outro, but I still can't think of an intro. End scene.